for your Portland Trail Blazers. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 91, Sidney Sissoko. The big man in the middle, 7'3", number 23, Donovan Winger. At forward, 6'8", number 9, Jeremy Grant. And guard, at 6'7", number 33, Tumani Kamara. At guard, standing 6'5", number 17, the head coach for your Portland Trail Blazers is Chauncey Billups. Let's hear it for your Portland Trail Blazers.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Williams. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Jeremy Grant, Shaedon Sharpe out there with Tumani Kamara. Then there's Klingon, and it's Sissoko in at the 3. All right, Tim, the All-Star break is coming up. How much are players looking forward to that breather?
I think players really look forward to that break to re-energize themselves. And coming out of that break, PA, it's a sprint to the finish. A lot of adrenaline kicks in.
Surviving to the All-Star break, always a key milestone.
It's really what it's all about.
Now here's Grant. First shot won't go. Here's Gillespie. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. Allen outside. Launches it. Gets rebounded by Grant. Now here's Sharpe. Klingon with the ball. Grant in the post. Fades away. The shot misses. Sharpe against Allen. Right side, Williams. Three-pointer, Brooks drains the triple.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Now Portland with it. It's a three-point game. Pass to Klingon. Back to Sharpe. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Williams, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Here's Sissoko. Pass to Klingon. Outside for Grant. Nice move. And that's good for 2.
Well, Grant is often used as a floor spacer, but he can also hit the mid-range jumper.
Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingon. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Allen attacking. Brooks outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Phoenix no good that time either.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Pass to Klingon. Suns trail by 3. Tipped, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And here's a look at some numbers for Jeremy Grant. Outside O'Neal. Back to Brooks. Let's go with a three. Sharp grabs the miss.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Sissoko with the bucket.
This is what the coaches want from Grant. Move the ball, get assists, and be a cog for their offense.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Williams passes to Brooks. Here's Gillespie to end the drought. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Left side Sharp. It's hauled in by the Suns. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Here's Sissoko. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. To the paint. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate. And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
Suns trail by 4. Outside O'Neal. Brooks left side. Pass to Allen. Here's Gillespie from behind the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Sissoko. Brooks defending. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Gillespie. 14 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Now here's Kamara. Sharp, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Allen outside. Here's the three. Drops in the three. And it's all knotted up.
Well, he will shoot it from there if he gets any daylight. Defensively, you've got to anticipate that, and you've got to stay in touch with Allen.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Here's Sissoko. Pass to Kamara. And here's Sharp. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Sharp's got 6 points.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
For the Trailblazers, Williams comes in for Sissoko, and Love is subbed in for Kamara. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Goodwin comes in for Gillespie. Now here's Dunn. Pass to Goodwin. Up top, Allen unloads. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Allen's gotten his second bucket.
Well, there are few guys better in this league at the catch and shoot. You've got to run Grayson Allen off that line.
And here's Grant from the arc. Drills it from deep. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Allen on the wing. Covered by Love. And stolen by Williams. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And that is a shot Grant has spent lots of time on working over the years. And you see the results right there.
Now here's O'Neal. He's scoreless. Goodwin. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Grant with it, defended by Dunn. Jacks up a three. Grant's shot is off.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Goodwin from the arc. And the Suns get another three.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Now here's Love. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Cleveland. There's a screen by Love. Three-pointer sharp. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Pass to Williams. Here's Klingon. Outside for Grant. Outside Love. This one for three. He drops it from range.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Allen, left side. Here's Goodwin. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Portland ahead, leading by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
On the court right now for the Suns. And it's Iguodala in at the 5. He's perfect from the line this time. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Goodwin. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Wesley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Here's Wesley. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Love. He tries for 3. Wesley, that's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Goodwin. He has 6. Yes, it's good. Goodwin's got 8 points.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
Here's Wesley. Softly drops in the floater.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Pass to Iguodala. Here's Livers. 3-pointer. Rupert grabs the board. Outside for Love. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Love's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Here's Iguodala. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Goodwin. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And that last game was just about as close as it gets. Hard fought by both teams.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Brooks, he's checked in for Livers. Allen comes in for Dunn. And Gillespie is subbed in for Bouye. Now here's Sharp. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. The shot off that time. Allen, right side. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And here's Sharp. 6 points for him. Sissoko passes to Sharp. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys?
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Another shot, and he lays it in. And the Trail Blazers lead by 12.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Allen outside. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Portland has got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Love passes to Sharp. Outside Kamara from deep. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Iguodaro's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Gillespie. Three-pointer, Brooks. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland leading by 12. Now Kamara. Fires for 3. The shot no good. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. It's stolen by Love. Outside Sharp. Williams in the post. And it's rebounded by Gillespie.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Brooks has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Klingon comes in for Williams, and Grant is subbed in for Love. Outside Kamara. Portland moving it around. 4 on the clock. Grant's shot is off. Suns trail by 9. Brooks from outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Sissoko. Now here's Kamara. The 3. Brooks with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Williams looking around. And here's Allen. Back to Williams. Klingon with the block.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
Down low. Back to Kamara. Banked it in off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Allen outside. Pass to Gillespie. Launches a three. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Trailblazers lead by 5. Outside Sharp. On the wing, Grant. He's covered by O'Neal. Grant, the pass to Sharp. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Kamara. Oh! Wow! And the double clutch jam wows the crowd.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's O'Neal. 11 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Well, that's an excellent contest, and then he finished the play with a tough rebound.
Here's Grant. An easy 2 on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
Brooks, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Gillespie's got 6 in the quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And that one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Yeah, Grant finding opportunities, and he's not wasting them. You can tell he is having fun out there.
Three-pointer O'Neal. Another 3 for Phoenix.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Grant finds Sharp. Sinks it from distance. Sharp's got 13.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gillespie clinging with the block.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Outside Sharp. And here's Grant from the arc. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome everyone as we dig into the details, things working out so far for the Portland Trailblazers.
They're up because they're dominating on the glass, looking like that team wants it more.
Yeah, they're in a great spot, and if they can sustain the effort, they're going to be great, and I think they will.
Looking like the team that wants it more.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon, finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Jaden Sharp really making a difference here.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
Suns trail by 8. Jeremy Grant out there with Donovan Clingan. Then there's Sharp. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Sissoko in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Sissoko. and they pick up 2. Sissoko's got 8.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaden Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Back to Sharp. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Gillespie. Rejected by Klingon. Outside Sharp. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 15 points in the game.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Brooks. Stolen by Sharp. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, look at Grant. Quick off the floor before anyone can get in his way.
Brooks, the pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Pass to Sissoko. The shot. The rebound by Allen.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Outside for Brooks. For 3. Counted from distance.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Now, he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those 3s together.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 15. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Kamara's got 5 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Rejected by Klingon. Kamara with it. Picked up by Allen. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Brooks, the pass to Allen. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingon's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Sharp. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. And Allen gets it to go.
Yeah, that's why Allen is a dangerous 3-point shooter. You see those mechanics on his shot.
Pass to Grant. Back to Sharp. From deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
As Shaden Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
That free throw good from Sharp. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
So it's Portland now, after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Grant attacks from the arc. And they recover it. Pass to Sissoko. Hey, puts up a 3. Here's Klingon. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Klingon's got 6 points.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Williams' shot is good.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Outside Sharp. Klingon up top. Fires it. Williams grabs the board.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Here's Gillespie, guarded by Sharp. For three, Allen. Another three for Phoenix.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
No good on the triple.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Sissoko. And the three off target.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
And finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Grant outside. Driving in. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so the timeout by Jordan Vaught here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Portland making a switch here. Love's checked in. Phoenix also changing it up. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And Goodwin is subbed in for Allen. Now here's Dunn. No points so far. Three-pointer. Shot is good by Goodwin.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
They get it again. Klingon. And the layup is good off the glass. Klingon's got 4 points this quarter.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Brooks from outside. Portland with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That game will be the third of 5 at home.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Love passes to Grant. Fires the three, and Love with the basket on the assist from Grant. Grant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Trailblazers lead by 7. To the paint. Here's Kamara. Shot from the low post is good. Kamara's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He will take that matchup every single time. He is not going to miss many of those.
Here's Brooks. And another basket for Phoenix.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For the Trailblazers, Williams is checked in for Klingon. Rupert comes in for Sissoko, and it's Sharp in for Grant. Love against Brooks. Fires the three, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. Iguodaro's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Goodwin. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Robert Williams picks up 1.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Both teams will make substitutions. So it comes up empty at the line. Trailblazers lead by 7. Back to Love. Outside, Williams. It's Sharp on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And it's Rupert missing. Suns trail by 7. In transition, here come the Suns. Shot's good by Livers.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now. The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Allen. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Now just a 2-point Portland lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Grayson Allen, and it's Goodwin in at the point guard position. Now here's Love. It's stolen. Here we go to tie it up. And it's Allen laying it in. Allen's got 11 in the second half.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Pass to Sharp. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Here's Iguodaro to take the lead. Goodwin, no good. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Williams. Now here's Sharp. Goes up on the wing. And it's Portland with another.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
And here's Dunn. For 3, Allen. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Sharp finds Love. Here's Rupert. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. Iguodaro's got 8 rebounds in the game. To take the lead. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
So it's Portland now. Outside Love. To the wing, right side. Rupert, back to Love. Outside Sharp, shot clock at 5. And right away, they dance it with a three-pointer of their own. Sharp's got 25 points in the game. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Dunn, the pass delivers. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now Dunn, he shoots a 3. He's off on that one. Here's Love. Pass to Rupert. It's Sharp on the wing. Here's the pick. The 3. Rebounded by Dunn. The Suns trailing. Here's Iguodaro. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Allen, the pass delivers. Here's Goodwin. Connects from downtown. Goodwin's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, that is a big bucket, a very important possession.
Now here's Dunn. For 3, Allen. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Love.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Down low. The shot by Dunn, no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. You may be a little overeager.
The Suns lead by 3. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Goodwin from outside the arc. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Oh, that's good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Iguodaro. O'Neal comes in for Livers. Dylan Brooks checked in for Dunn. And Gillespie is subbed in for Allen. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Sissoko. Hey, expanding his range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's O'Neal. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one's on to Monty Kamara.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Sissoko. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Goodwin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Friday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
So he gets them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Now here's Sharp. Goes again. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Trailblazers ball.
And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Sharp! Money from 3!
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
The Suns lead by 4. Now Brooks. O'Neal on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Williams, a screen on Grant. Now a pass to Williams. Nice! That one's good!
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Grant. Tries it from 16. Ooh, the shot misses.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Cash!
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Now here's Grant. Kamara down low. Brooks defending. Floats one up.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Blazers trail by 8. Now Grant. Yes, sir! And a blocking call. A chance at a three-point play.
Growing his passing game. Sharp-nosed, being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Phoenix leading by 5. Kamara down low. Oh, a juicy little J.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Puts up the tray. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer. Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Yes, sir!
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Klingon is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
Here's Brooks. Takes a 3. Buries it from outside.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now here's Grant. From deep. Knocks down the trifecta.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kumar. 2nd personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
The 3 is in!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Gillespie at the line for 2.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called, Portland. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Jacks up a 3. Williams rips down the board. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
1st personal foul. At the line for the Suns, Goodwin.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to present our player of the game.